Hi guys and gals, we're taking a look at the problem set and I'm just going to pull this up. The problem set for Module 2, Lesson 11, and what I can tell you is it might be helpful if you're a little rusty on your multiplication to have a chart out just so you've got a quick resource to that will help you a little bit. So on the problem set, we're solving each problem. If they let us know that we can round to the nearest penny, then that means it's the 100th place. So if this is my decimal and I had 65 cents, and let's say I'm doing my math and I end up with a 7 here, that's going to bump that 5 pennies up to 6 pennies. Okay, number 1, we are calculating, and I'll do this right here. We're calculating 45 and 67 hundredths and 32 and 58 hundredths. And sometimes what I would do is I would go, okay, it's 46 times 33. Calculate that out, get an approximation so I know if my answer is close, if I did something weird. Okay, so 8 times 7 is 56. 6, carry the 5. And then I have 48 plus 5. 48, 49, 53, carry the 5. Then I've got 40 and a 5. There I've got 32, so now 36. So done with that placeholder. Then sometimes if I'm just doing paper, I erase that so it's not in my way. And then I've got 5 times 7 is 35, carry the 3, and then that's 33, and then 25 plus 3 is 28, carry the 2, and then I've got 22. The other thing I have to make sure is that I'm lining up my numbers. So now I'm going to just erase that little bit up top. And now I'm going to go in with my 2 times 7, 14, 2 times 6 plus 1, 13, and then I have 11, and then I have 9. Done with that. So now I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Now I'm with the 3 times 7 is 1, carry the 2. There I've got 18, 19, 20, carry the 2, 15, 16, 17, carry the 1. I've got 12 and 1 is 13. Look at all that. Oh my gosh, this is big time. Okay, now I'm ready to add. 6 and all those zeros is 6. 3 and 5 is 8. Here I have a, let's see, what should I do? This is 8 and 4 is 12. And here I have 8, 9, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19. And then I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 9, or 7 and 2 is 9, and 9 is 18. Got a 4 and a 1. Wow. So now I get to count how many digits are behind the decimal 4. So now my answer is going to be 1, 4, so 14,000. Nope. 1,487. And then I put in my decimal. This isn't a money problem, so I don't think I get to round in this case. So 1,487 and 9,286 10,000ths, because this is tenths, hundreds, thousands, 10,000ths. We are into some big, in our decimal place, fractions, because they're parts. Okay, Deprina buys a large cup of coffee for $4.70 on her way to work every day. That's a lot. If there are 24 work days in the month, how much does she spend the entire month? So she's got $4.70, and we're multiplying that by 24. So we've got 0, 8, 2 is 18, placeholder. We've got 0, 14, and 9, 0, 8, 11, and I've got 2 behind. Oh my gosh, $112.80 that she spends every month on coffee. See, I would stop right there. Craigo earns this much every month, and he also earns an extra $4.75 every time he sells a new gym membership. Well, last month he sold 32 new gym memberships. So how much money did he earn for the whole month? So let's figure out, let's go down here. Let's figure out his 475 times 32. 10, and then that's 15, and that's 9, placeholder. Then I have, here's 15, 22, 12, 14, so 0, 12, 5, 1, and 2 behind the decimal. Okay, so that extra money was $152, and now we're going to add that to his total, what he earns in a month. So we get 152, 75, 6, 7, 8, 10, 4, 5, 6, 2. So it looks like it's $2,608.75. Okay, that's good. Last problem here. Kendra just bought a new house and needs to buy new sod for her backyard, so she wants the lawn to look good. The dimensions of her yard are 24 6/10 by 14 8/10. So remember, this is a length times width problem. What is the area, which is going to be square yards? So there's an 8 and a 4, 32, that's 36. There's 16 and 3 is 19, placeholder. And then I just kind of clear this out for the next row. Okay, so then we've got 24, 16, 17, 18. There's a 9, 2 placeholders. There's a 6, there's a 4, there's a 2, there's an 8, 10, 9, and let's say 9 is 18, 19, 24, 9 and 10, and then 6, 16, 3. So we end up, and we have to have, so 1 and 2 digits behind that decimal. So I end up, so this is my final answer, 364 and 8/100 yards squared. I can do the superimpose 2, or I could also say square yards. I could write it that way too. Okay, well done. There's a lot of multiplication, isn't there?